Hey kitschy cats and kittens, it's Froggy Friday. Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my first video of 2025. I hope everybody had an awesome new year. And I am going to be making a small froggy diorama today. So I started out with a plain coaster mold. It's just a round coaster mold with a lip. I poured regular 1-to-1 setting epoxy. This is the Cast Epoxy from Designer Epoxy. And I used two different kinds of green glitter. I will go ahead and list those in the description. And I'm going to be using 2 miniature resin frogs, some froggy clay slices, some beads, and some other animal clay slices. Every time. It wouldn't be a video of mine if my head didn't appear in it somewhere, right? So I'm going to be painting some water on here. So I made the green glitter coaster to look a little bit like grass, and I'm painting some blue on top of it in order to look like the water's edge. I'm using just acrylic paint in a couple of different colors. And I do add acrylic gloss medium gel to it. This is designed to gloss plain matte acrylic color, but it also can provide some texture, so I use that as well. This video is a collaboration with other artists, so please go check out their videos as well. And I'm sort of dabbing it on with a paintbrush in order to create that textured look. I decided I wanted to do something different than just a pour for my Froggy Friday video this week, and I couldn't really decide what to do. I was actually going to make jewelry with those little resin frogs, which I believe is going to be my next Froggy Friday video, but I decided I wanted to make something a little more intricate and a little more fun, so I went with this diorama. I'm just using the light blue to sort of signify the edge of the water and make a couple of white caps. I guess it's a little bit of a windy day. These beads are clay beads, and you can't really tell from here. Hello, there's my coffee. I didn't realize that made an appearance in here. Always have to have coffee, right? But the clay beads the gray ones are sort of speckled and really do sort of look like boulders, as in color, that is. I thought about making some polymer clay boulders, but that's kind of a lot of work. I didn't really want to go that route just yet. So I stuck with the beads, and I do put some more on there as well. That becomes sort of where the resin froggies sit in the grass. And I did make sure to put the paint and the acrylic gel mixture up onto those beads so that it looks like the water's sort of flowing around the boulders, if you will. And now I'm just deciding the placement for the rest of my items, and this is UV resin. So I just use a dollop of UV resin to stick these on in the place I want them to be and go ahead and give it a flash cure under my UV lamp. I do fully cure everything at the end. And since these are beads, they do have a hole in them, but I do my best to disguise it when I can. So now you see me looking at clay slices over there, and those clay slices are, I believe those are the animals. It's just a mixture of animals. Unfortunately, I can't find the set of clay slices I bought initially. I've had these since I started doing resin, which is actually all the way back in 2019. I go ahead and pick out a really cute little bird, kind of looks like a parrot. And then here I'm picking out some butterflies. So I decided I wanted to add butterflies, and I add a butterfly to the rocks the Froggy is sitting on, and also the rock in the water. And I add one on top of one of the other Froggies. And the hardest part about this was holding those clay slices steady long enough for the UV resin to set so that I could let go. But here you can see everything. It's really cute. I love it. There's my head again, of course. I have this St. Patrick's Day clay sprinkle blend to use the actual sprinkles. Yeah, and you can see all the texture there. Now, when something has texture and you cover it in resin, it does end up losing the actual texture itself. However, you can still see it here. And this is, again, just one-to-one setting regular setting epoxy. And I'm doing as little as possible, just enough to sort of even out the base of this so that I can use it to put trinkets on, jewelry, things like that. Here it is, all finished. Very happy with how this turned out, and I'm looking forward to making another one. Please don't forget to watch the other videos in the playlist, which is in my description. Thanks for joining me today. Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Thanks for hopping by. I'll see you soon.